Comme je l'ai toujours dit, tout pays.
Thank you for your question. As I've always said, any state or any structure that fights against imperialism will find us as allies, for honest reasons or strictly opportunistic ones. As long as there are countries rising up against the arrogance of France and imperialism in general, they will find us as partners. I speak of opportunism because we have encountered nations. For example, a few years ago, we were invited to the Italian Parliament. We know that back then, Italy had serious issues with France. France was lecturing Italy on how they treated our brothers and sisters in the Mediterranean. In response, the Five Star Movement, a center-left populist party that was in control at that time, decided to invite us to talk about the CFA franc. To discuss the CFA franc, we gave them a 200-page report on neocolonialism. This report, as per the French opinion, is the basis of the diplomatic rift that arose between France and Italy. I don't objectively believe that Italy has any genuine concern for the sovereignty of Africans, but the blow Italy dealt to France at that time worked in our favor. At that time, Giorgia Meloni had invited us, but we refused to meet her. We are in a time where Western arrogance is winding down. The globalization of information and advancements in technology have allowed African peoples, once scattered, to reconnect. Today, we have Africans in our audience, following us in large numbers across the continent and abroad. The French government was concerned earlier this year about our influence in overseas territories and the audience we have in Francophone Africa. This shows we are in a time when the new African generation has chosen to open its eyes and take responsibility. In this context, we identify those who are our enemies, and if we find the enemy of my enemy, then we will gladly share a meal with them.
Nous sommes d'accord pour partager un repas avec lui.